France's bold shift. Macron's evolving stance on Palestine recognition. In a move that has sparked both hope and controversy, French President Emmanuel Macron is poised to make a historic announcement at the United Nations, one that could redefine France's role in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. But here's where it gets controversial. After years of unwavering support for Israel, Macron is now advocating for the recognition of a Palestinian state. This dramatic shift, set to be formalized on September 22nd, has left many wondering, is this a step toward peace or a misstep that could deepen divisions? The evolution of Macron's position. Initially, Macron's stance on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict was clear-cut. France stood firmly behind Israel. However, as the war in Gaza intensified, his perspective began to change. This gradual shift culminated in a refocused commitment to the two-state solution, a diplomatic approach long championed by the international community, but often elusive in practice. Macron's decision to recognize Palestine at the UN is not just symbolic. It's a concrete step that signals France's renewed engagement in the region. A high-stakes gathering at the Élysée Palace on September 11th. Macron hosted a diverse group of influential figures at the Élysée Palace. Among the attendees were philosophers like Alain Finkielkraut and Bernard-Henri Lévy, known as BHL, historian Mark Nobel, writer Valérie Zanotti, screenwriter Danielle Thompson, and business leaders such as Maurice Levy of Publicis and Denis Olivenis, formerly of Lagardère. This eclectic mix of intellectuals, artists, and economic powerhouses gathered to discuss the alarming rise of anti-Semitism in France, a topic that stirs painful memories of the nation's past. But Macron had another agenda. He sought to gauge their reactions to his impending announcement. With Israel escalating its offensive in Gaza, Macron's declaration at the UN would come just days later. Would this move be seen as a betrayal by France's Jewish community? BHL, a vocal supporter of Ukraine, bluntly stated, "This is not the right time." His argument echoed those of the Israeli government and the Representative Council of French Jewish Institutions, CRIF, who warned that recognizing Palestine so soon after the Hamas-led October 7, 2023, massacre in Israel would be tantamount to rewarding terrorism. The broader implications. Macron's decision is both symbolic and strategic. By recognizing Palestine, France aims to reinvigorate the two-state solution, which many believe is the only viable path to lasting peace. However, this move has already faced criticism from Israel and skepticism from the United States. And this is the part most people miss. While the recognition is a diplomatic victory for Palestine, it also risks exacerbating tensions with Israel and alienating parts of France's Jewish community. A call for dialogue. As Macron prepares to take this bold step, the question remains, can France's recognition of Palestine serve as a catalyst for peace, or will it further polarize an already divided region? We want to hear from you. Do you think Macron's decision is a courageous act of diplomacy or a risky gamble? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going.